here we go. Now, I don't stitch people anymore for two reasons. The first reason is purely financial. I don't get paid if I do duets and stitches. And the second thing is for things like this, I don't want to drive traffic to somebody's page or whatever. So, but because I obviously watched a video yesterday about a woman suggesting that you shouldn't use dishwasher tablets because they were toxic, I'm seeing a lot more of this come. So let me just turn the background off there. However, there is a rash of people like this. Now, ranging from this woman who, as far as I can see, is suggesting natural herbal ways to prevent respiratory infections. And that is very popular with Americans because, of course, they can't afford to go to the doctor. You know, from being a country where you could go and get good quality health care from your GP, they've turned it to a country where huge swathes of the country doesn't have access to have any meaningful health care at all. People can't afford it. They can't afford to be ill. Their companies don't allow them time off. It's quite frankly very sad. But in the UK, of course, whilst healthcare is still free at the point of use, the healthcare system is crumbling. It's being deliberately dismantled in order to sell it off, and the American system is what the Tories have got in mind for us. So people who can't get to see a doctor are easy prey for malicious and unpleasant grifters. I've seen that terrible Australian woman, you know, the one, I can't remember her name, something O'Neill. I mean, she's a dangerous charlatan and quite frankly should be behind bars, but people like that turning up. Be aware that those are the reasons that people are seeing a lot more of this kind of person, this kind of content. It's not because they have got what they're saying is good or valuable. I mean, some of it is, you know, we don't want to be throwing antibiotics at things that will clear up on their own. Fresh air, exercise and decent food does help keep your body as healthy as it is possible to be, and the healthier your body is, and I don't mean ridiculously healthy with all these awful supplement rubbish, I mean, you know, as much good food as you can afford and manage, and some sensible amounts of exercise and fresh air if you live in the country, and not breathing too much particulate matter in the city. You know, I mean, sensible, down-to-earth healthcare, not ridiculous, spend 14 hours in the gym and drink green powder rubbish. You're better equipped. It's not because what they say is valuable or good. It's because two of the most major economies in the world don't have good access to a healthcare system. If you are aware that that is why that content is so appealing and why you're suddenly feeling an urge to buy all sorts of supplements, and I have a whole load here that I have inherited because, and this is really, really sad, I didn't buy this rubbish. I mean, I've got it here because I didn't really want to throw it away. My ex-partner died about 3 months ago from cancer, and he was on palliative care for a year because they couldn't do anything more. And he was binge watching that content, and the supplements, the rubbish that we cleared and threw it. It's just, it makes me cry thinking about it, of somebody who desperately wanted to live and was clutching at straws like that. And I reckon there were hundreds and hundreds of pounds invested in things like that weren't going to help. If you are aware of why that suddenly becomes attractive, it's failing healthcare systems. It will help you to resist it. Do not be fooled, please. The very worst, it could cause you to lose your life to a curable illness. Okay, maybe not curable, I don't know yet, but I'm bloody hoping it is, and I'm prepared to give the medical profession a good chance. Or it's just going to waste hundreds of pounds of money that would be better spent on buying yourself something nice. So be informed. Knowledge, as always, is power.